I watch horror movies and turn them into D&D adventures so that you don't have to. If you don't want spoilers for 13 Ghosts, skip ahead to the adventure synopsis. 13 Ghosts is a supernatural horror film that follows a widower and his children who inherit a bizarre, glass-walled mansion from a mysterious relative. What they don't know is that the house is also a prison for 12 malevolent spirits, each with a unique and gruesome backstory. To escape the mansion's deadly traps and malevolent ghosts, they must unravel the dark secrets of the house while struggling to survive a night of terror, ultimately discovering the sinister truth behind their inheritance. Spoilers: it's revealed the mysterious relative faked his death to lure the widower and children to the house. He then orchestrates the abduction of the children so that the widower will be forced to sacrifice himself and become the 13th ghost, which will activate an infernal device allowing its user to see the past, present, and future. Sounds like a good adventure, right? Let's make it D&D. Here's the adventure synopsis. In the dark realm of insert city here, there stands a mansion of twisted glass and malevolent magic known as the insert estate name here. Legend has it the mansion houses 13 vengeful spirits imprisoned by a malevolent wizard centuries ago. The hook? A desperate plea for help reaches the adventurers as one of them has inherited the estate. Someone, however, has inadvertently released the spirits within the mansion. The adventurers must navigate the estate's deadly confines, confront the ghosts with their tragic tales, and ultimately uncover the truth behind the curse to put the spirits to rest. Tip: if the key and inheritance aren't enough to draw your players in, drop hints that the mansion most likely houses ancient and strange magical artifacts, plus treasure. The mansion is made entirely of glass sheets, inscribed with ancient writing. A successful skill check would determine these are barrier spells and most likely intended to hold the angry ghosts captive within. Mechanisms can be seen throughout the mansion, so be sure to set a trap or two that will inevitably seal the house, move the walls of glass, and release the ghosts. The movie ghosts and the script on the walls could only be seen when wearing special glasses. You could also include this in the adventure and introduce magical lenses that must be used in order to see the ghosts. Imagine how fun it would be if the party couldn't find all the sets of lenses right away and had an encounter where only a few members could see the ghosts and must describe the ghosts' location and actions. For an additional layer of immersion, you could gift your players with safety glasses as props. Trapped inside the mansion, the adventurers will face a series of deadly traps and puzzles designed by the malevolent wizard. Each room they enter holds a ghostly encounter, and to learn the truth of the curse, they must uncover the tragic stories behind these spirits. The adventurers can gather clues and items to help them later in the adventure. As the adventurers delve deeper, fending off or running away from ghosts, they discover the malevolent wizard's journal, which reveals his motivations and the ritual needed to imprison the spirits once more. To complete the ritual, they must gather rare components scattered throughout the mansion while fending off the vengeful spirits. Note, for the purpose of the narrative, these ghosts cannot be killed, quote-unquote, until the end of the adventure. The ghost will either dissipate, only to return later, or the party will have to flee the encounter safely to the next area to continue. This journal could also detail the wizard died during the capture of the 12th ghost, and that the mansion itself was constructed as an infernal device used to see the past, present, and future when 13 souls are used to activate it. Each ghost has a detailed backstory and related unique component tied to their tragic demise. The players must identify each ghost, investigate their backstories, and find the related component. Be sure to place sufficient clues throughout the mansion revealing each ghost's backstory. If you want to see the movie ghost backstories, check the link in the video description. Sorry, my bad, one more set of spoilers. Remember, in the movie, the mysterious relative was actually alive, and the 13th ghost was supposed to be the widower. As we don't want our adventure to end with one of our players' deaths, we're rewriting this so that the house contains 12 angry ghosts, plus the mysterious relative's ghost, making 13. With the ritual components in hand, the adventurers must return to the mansion's heart, where they confront the malevolent wizard's ghost, who then summons the 12 other spirits. A climactic battle ensues as they attempt to complete the ritual and put the spirits to rest. The outcome will depend on their choices and how well they've gathered clues and items during their exploration. Depending on your party's level, I might stagger how many ghosts appear in the central chamber at once. Have party members working on the ritual, hopefully eliminating ghosts one by one before the party is overrun. Successful completion of the adventure grants the adventurers not only any treasure found within the mansion, but also the gratitude of the freed spirits who might offer them a boon. I might also go so far as to say that the ritual successfully activates the infernal machine, and for a price, the cost of some HP or a curse, they can see one thing from the past, one thing from the present, and one thing from the future. Additionally, they may gain renown from the nearby town as heroes who braved the cursed mansion. Some food for thought. Adjust the encounters, puzzles, and traps to suit your party's level and preferences, and feel free to add additional twists or subplots to make the adventure even more engaging. Because the adventurers are trapped within the mansion until the end of the adventure, ensure that there are methods for your party to heal up when necessary, rest, eat, etc., depending on your party's level and how difficult you want this adventure to be. And lastly, if your players have seen 13 ghosts, be sure to change the plot of your adventure enough that they won't guess the ending.